What did Amy Winehouse say while playing Riichi Mahjong? They tried to make me call her Riichi, but I said pun, pun, pun. Yes, it looks bad, all triplets is whack, but I run, run, run. This hand was contrived, but I had 2 of the red 5s. They try to make me fold a monk gun, but we live on, on. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul, folks. My name's Yusong. Hope you're having a good day over here. I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. Yusong, surely we've done this song before. Paulie, pull up the document. I've never shown this. I don't think I've ever shown this on YouTube before. This is my Mahjong song parodies Google Doc. This is my Mahjong song parodies Google Doc. If you'll notice on the right side of the screen, 58 of 128. There's 128 pages of this, okay? Some of them are double spaced. A lot of them are single spaced. I don't know what happened when I started copying and pasting the recent ones. They're double spaced. All right. Oh, Yusong, surely you've done Amy Winehouse, Valerie. Oh, does it? Wine? No. Oh, red wine supernova. Okay, what about rehab? Oh, nothing for rehab. Nothing for rehab. What about pon? Oh, we've done American Authors, Best Day of My Life. We've done frickin' Big Yellow Taxi Counting Crows. We've done frickin' OMG Usher. It's all nothing, folks. Kesha, we are who we are. Daft Punk, harder, better, faster, stronger. What is this one? T-Pain, buy you a drink. Oh, what a classic. Girls' Generation. He's spitting girls. The New Jeans Ditto. Folks, we somehow have not done that. So I needed to defend myself. People were going to light me up in the comment. Oh, you sung reusing song parodies. I know that seems like such an easy one, but it's like a Bernstein Bears situation. I don't know if we've ever done it. Folks, long diatribe at the start, but I had to defend myself, John Proctor style, you know what I mean? We're going back into the Jade Room today, but before we do, let me just say this, okay? If you like this song or you like this genre, consider subscribing. I got new videos every single day. Consider leaving a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous, as it helps me out such a great deal, and it brings us to our featured comment of the day. We got a lot of housework, okay? Let me give you some context for this featured comment. Back in the day, when I demoted from Master 1-star back into Expert twice, and then I clicked on the Jade Room, and then it said, your rank is not high enough to enter the Jade Room. That was so humiliating. That was live in 1080p. It was caught on camera. Thompia writes, I would like to submit my handwritten apology. In the past, I laughed at you when you accidentally clicked the Jade Room out of habit. Following my demotion, I realized that level of pain was not something I should have belittled. I hope you can find it in your heart to forgive me. XOXO, we are the world. I forgive you 1,000%. There's nothing as sobering in life. Oh, finding your first gray hair. There's nothing as sobering as demoting and then trying to click on the Jade Room again out of habit, and they're like, you're not tough enough for Weenie Hut Juniors. Okay, you're not tall enough to ride this ride. And also, I needed to point you. Look at the AI suggestive responses. I think we're all guilty of clicking the Jade Room. AI doesn't know what the frick you're talking about. Let's go into the Jade Room today. And again, thank you so much for the comment. I say it every time, but it genuinely means the world to me. No one ever has to leave a comment. No one ever has to. I'm not forcing anyone. I'd like to play a little game. I'm not, I can't force anyone to leave a like and a comment. It's nice every single time. If you really think about it, it's a kind gesture every single time. So thank you so much. Really appreciate it. We're back into the Jade Room once again. Let me check the match history. Oh, doing okay. Oh yeah, I was thinking about this. So yesterday's video. Oh, maybe we could do a 4. I don't think I would want to drop the last Vivian Westwood. I think I like my hand how it is. We'd love to pawn the white dragons. See, and the rest of it doesn't look that good. 3 of bamboo is the door. We could kind of use the 3 of bamboo in our hand. Maybe a 1-2-3 mixed jumble sequence. All right, Sanchoku blinders are not on today, and that feels good. That feels good. Play the applause sound effect. So I was thinking yesterday, like on yesterday's video, okay, and now I have to defend myself again. I've worn the same shirt like 3 videos in a row. I might change it for the thumbnail just because now I'm self-conscious. It's been all different days for me, okay? I've not ran a marathon in this shirt. People are going to be talking about, oh, you only has 1 shirt. It's not like that, okay? I'm really defensive today. It's and that's not a part of the brand. It's just how I'm feeling today, I guess. She? I don't hate the chi here. Like, that tile is difficult to get. I don't hate the chi here. We could still fold. You know what I mean? We could still fold with the white dragons. Oh, we could have had like a 5, 6, 7 or a 4, 5, 6 mixed triple sequence. Isn't that curious? Isn't that interesting? Isn't this like a Altoid mint? It's curiously strong. Okay. It's interesting. I don't know if this was a good idea, but I'm just kind of banking on the fact that we're gonna get the white dragon later. Just because also that 1-3 shape is hard to fill in, right? Same with this 1-2 shape. Probably would have cheated the same if it was like a 3 of characters. But now I don't think I can open up my hand unless it's for the white dragon. I don't. Oh, you sicko. You sicko. You sicko. You're such a sicko. I can still, so this is funny. I can chi into a 7 of bamboo or a 7 of characters and get a valid hand that way. It's Sanshoku red 5. I'm into that. That's evil. Okay, I'm genuinely into that. We can give that a whirl if it comes on by, and I think it's right to. If we see a 7 of characters or a 7 of bamboo, I think we'd chi for Tenpai 100% of the time. I was thinking about yesterday's video. I can't chi that one. That was a little too bold, a little too adventurous. Yesterday's video, I was crashing out for, let's just say conservatively, like 90% of the video. I was so angry. I was a little steamed ham, okay? I was genuinely so angry for most of the video. And then, like, later in the day, I was reflecting on it, and I was like, I got second. What am I so mad at? Like, what am I so mad for? This is humiliating, because now I gotta pawn the white dragon. I gotta see. Okay, let's go back. East 1 chi decision, because I don't think Maka is gonna like this chi decision, and the crossroads gonna call the Riichi. All right, if I draw into a white dragon, I can kind of schmoove into Tenpai, single tile waiting for the 5 of characters. Doesn't feel good, but it's one way we can stay fighting in this situation. 1 of characters, sure, I'll happily discard a 1 of characters. Seems like a fairly safe tile. I can also discard though the white dragons, but I really screwed myself here, right? I can no longer get the Dank Tanya. So Rylord chases, dealer chasing Riichi. Very, very scary. Now the prophecy might be foretold. I fold with the white dragons. If I deal in with the white dragons, so be it. But like I'm gonna try my absolute freaking darndest to fold with them. 7 of characters comes out, but now we are no longer in a position to accept that for Tenpai. I don't know about, like, cheating here is not bad, but like I just have a feeling that I might still cut like 6 of characters or something. I don't know. Okay, now all the 7s are gone. I've kind of fricked myself a little bit, but we could still get into Tenpai like a myriad of different ways. Not all of our hands are going to be valid. It's more so a play just to get into Tenpai before exhaustive draw, right? And it's very, very likely that one of these bozos deals into another one of these bozos. So that would, that would also be fine. I'm just hoping not to get caught in the crossfire. 5 of characters being a safe tile? Yeah, sure. Look, I know this isn't, glamorous. We're not really staying in there as hard as we could be. 9 of characters felt pretty safe there as well, right? It's safe for Right Lord and it's Tsuji for a Crosslord. The only way a Crosslord could run me off of this is if they have a single tile wait for the 9 of characters. It's not impossible for something as devilish as 7 pairs. And this is our next safest tile, so we might as well... No, it's not. But if push comes to shove, I will go for it. 6 of characters being safe, Gigapogged. Left Lord probably just had to take a shot in the dark there. Probably just have to guess. Northwind, I can also throw the Northwind. Right Lord, if they chased with a single tile on the Northwind, they're too powerful. You know what I mean? Their aura is just too strong. Oh, 9 of bamboo. Okay, 9 of bamboo is gonna deal into a Crosslord. At least they didn't give him Tanya, right? So this is, as far as things go, not that bad. 2 on hand just to keep the game moving along. At least there's no dealer repeat. I guess that's good for us. Life goes on. I was thinking after yesterday's game, I was so angry the whole time, and I got 2nd place. Like, Yusong, like, why was it like that? Did we really have to get that angry when, in reality we got 2nd? And the answer is, after a long, hard think about it, yes, it was right. It was absolutely right to get angry. You want to know why? It's because, yeah, you thought I was gonna grow and mature as a person. Wrong. You want to know why it was okay to get angry? It's because for most of that game, I was an at-risk teen, okay? I was smoking doobies under the bleachers. I was genuinely at risk. Hang on. This is fine. I would still happily draw into a 7 of bamboo. Or even like a 5 or an 8 of bamboo goes pretty hard here, right? 5 or an 8 of bamboo, I think is okay. It's a complicated shape, don't get me wrong, but I think it's okay. Sure, we can keep a 3 around. It's better than the 8 because we can accept 2 and a 4 here, and that one we could only accept a 7 for a double-sided weight, that is. This is nonsense. Anyway, Yusong, it's not nonsense. It's literally the game. It's why some people come to the channel. All right, you caught me. Yeah, that's some good analysis. The 3 is going to be more valuable than the 8 in that respect. Last game, I mean, because I was on death's door for most of it. You know what I mean? I was literally on death's door. This is such a weirdo situation because I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna throw the 3 of circles. I'm not happy about it. Am I 1 tile away from Tenpai? I'm 2 tiles away from Tenpai. I don't even know, like, I don't even know what I need to draw right now. I suppose 4 of bamboo goes pretty hard, right? 4 of bamboo would allow us to have like a nice 4-5 shape, or even a 6 of bamboo. A 5-6 shape would go fine. I'm pretty sure the 9 of bamboo is next on the chopping block. Same with something like the 2 of characters. This is a weirdo shape in the bamboo suit. I don't think it was right to go for the full flush or anything, despite the bevy of oh my god, despite the bevy of bamboo shapes that we started with. You're gonna slander your significant other some more? Okay, I have some. Okay, for the last 2 videos, it's unfortunately been a little bit slanderous. Okay, I have been okay, Bright Lord's gonna win this one again. At least there's no dealer repeat. It's a game of inches so far, but that's okay. It's okay. We haven't even had our dealer seat yet. At least I don't think so, right? Yeah, East 3's swinging around, and then East 4 we're gonna be in the dealer seat. Pog, and then we can kind of stake our claim, try to get rich in the gold rush, you know. I was so yesterday's video. I talked a lot about how my significant other at 5 a.m. You know, I was so grumpy because it sounded like she was just rummaging in the nightstand, like for 20 minutes on end. It was ASMR recorded on a 3DO mic that was like shaped like an ear. I heard every single second of it. And then in the morning, I asked her what happened, and she said it's because I had your AirPod, and it was very confusing. Like she didn't say it like this, but it was like, you know, your AirPod fell out, and then I was trying to put it back in my case, but of course it wasn't fitting, and so I was like trying. And so I was like, okay, so then I was slandering Beth on the YouTube channel, as one does. And later that day, she was saying in her defense, and I think it's appropriate to add this defense to the court records, that she was gingerly trying. I believe her. Like, she's so nice. You know what I mean? She's not trying to like wake me up or cause a ruckus or anything along those lines. Of course not. But later it was so funny. She was like, I was gingerly trying to do it. I was like, yeah. I know, like, it's genuinely, the reason I'm laughing is because it's absurd. Like, most people don't have to deal with their significant other, like, slandering them on YouTube. Okay, it's messed up. What I'm trying to tell you is that it's messed up. Okay, weirdo situation. Could still go for 7 pairs, right? It's not impossible, but I really want to draw into this dank pure double sequence with the 1 1 2 2 3 3. We would have two Dora Cinema Club. I feel like that would go pretty hard. Okay, and then we draw into the 6 7 8, and it's the worst day of my life. Oh, gonna have the worst day of your life. American authors. It's on the doc. Oh, Yusong, have you done that one yet? Yeah, it's on the document. The only thing I can think of with the Amy Winehouse one is that, like, I was doing song parodies like a cappella for a while at the start of this channel. Look, okay, it's embarrassing, yeah, but like I didn't know the production pipeline yet. I wasn't well acquainted with my own workflow. Sorry, my hair's I don't know what it's doing today. It's been real messy lately, and I can't get it under control. And there's nothing we can do about that. Hang on, I want to have 2 pairs in my hand. Yusong, you have like a gazillion pairs? Okay, can we please stop with the animosity right now? Can we please just stop with the animosity? I mean, I guess I would rather wait for this. This is also like pure straight. No. I guess I would rather... Go ahead. I deserve that. I absolutely... Okay, thank God. I'm not punished. Oh my God. Okay, and then a crossword suicide. We're gonna have the luckiest day of our life. Yo, it's on the song document. But anyway, I was like doing song parodies a cappella. I don't think I was writing those down. Or if I was writing those down, I was not keeping a good ledger of them, okay? I was not keeping a good ledger of them. I don't know. The pipeline as it stands now, and let me know if you identify some holes in the process, is I write them down on my phone because I read them off my phone when I go to the piano. I don't memorize them. Sorry to pull back the curtain too far, but I read them off my phone, and then occasionally, like every week, I will copy and paste all the new ones that I've written in my phone into the master document that I showed earlier, and then it just gets longer and longer, and pretty soon it's gonna hit 150 pages, and then I'm gonna have to have a moment where I say to myself, Yusong, what are you doing with your spare time? And it's not my spare time. It's actually very important, and I think that people like the song parodies. He gingerly asserted that people like the song parody. Oh, I'm so sorry. Somebody called 911. Shorty fire burning here in East 4. I've done that song too. I just know that I have. I just know. Shorty fire. No. What? Fire burning? Yeah. Somebody throw 9 or 1. Cause my half outside here is almost done. I've done all of them. It's Jover for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I like my shapes. I like my shapes. A lot of people are saying this. I've done that one. Okay, and then sometimes you have to, and you're like, oh, you saying that's how you search them? It doesn't seem like a good idea if that's how you search them. Okay, first of all, rude. Second of all, I know that I asked you for advice, but what I will do is that I will search like Kingston. I will search the artist name. I'm paranoid about being accused of recycling song parodies. You ever hear yourself and you're just like, you're deranged now? Like this game, this online interface has changed you. Would love to pawn into a red dragon here. I almost wanted to pawn into the the 8 of characters. I think it's a little too fast. I think that's the same problem that we've been plagued with lately. It's this scarcity mindset of like, oh, if we don't make a bunch of really fast and irresponsible decisions. Okay, that's really good. I mean, it's C1 prevalent one. Yeah, it's disgusting. Now I still don't think that I pawn. I mean, I definitely pawn for Eastwind. I definitely pawn for red dragon. I'm not sure if I chi here for the the greediest version of this hand is using the 5 of characters as our pair. So let's just see what happens. Okay, that's disgusting. I'm going to cut this because it's a spicier tile for the late game, and I would rather cut the 8 of characters if I get into Tenpai. Once I get into Tenpai. When I get into Tenpai. That's right. He's manifesting. Hey, don't interrupt me right now. I'm containing multitudes and manifesting, okay? That sounds like I'm being facetious. And yet, am I being facetious? Am I being facetious right now? What is this? I'm counting all the multitudes that I'm containing right now. Yusong, you know that there's no physical manifestation of a multitude? Oh, that's what you think. And then I cut the red 5 and then I deal in. Okay. We didn't. And it's still okay right now. And this is welcome to the thumbnail. Yeah, I'm sitting in the east seat as well. This is disgusting, right? This is like if I don't win this Riichi, I don't know how to win at Mahjong anymore. Like this Riichi is evil. Is literally evil. This is like Monsanto levels of... Okay. I'm just kidding. I would never say that. I love corporations. My DMs are open for sponsorships. I would never say that. I think that corporations, you should get a blank check. And I think that national parks, get rid of them. Okay? Drill for oil, baby. Anyway, this is a good hand. I hope we can win this one. But Riichi, red 5, C-win, prevalent win. That's a 12k hand. But even if it's Riichi, red 5, red dragon, that's like a Mongon as well, right? So it's a 12k hand no matter what. Did I have to call Riichi? No, I didn't have to call Riichi. But I was thinking with the Riichi call, like, it kind of forces others to cut Eastwind and red dragon if they have no other safe tiles, right? Like, surely these tiles come out. I don't believe it. If we sumo, we have Hanemon potential, right? If we sumo on the Eastwind, that's a Hanemon. If we sumo on the red dragon, I think it's still going to be a Mongon, unless we get really lucky with Oradora or whatever, but... Oops, I'm so sorry, Crosser. That's like, it's not that you played bad. It's just that I was more evil today. That's truly what it is. Is this 2 Oradora? Ah! Add that to the soundboard. I mean, that felt absolutely effing incredible. I'm so sorry, Crosser. I am so sorry. You're not even doing that bad. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh, who lives in a pineapple under the sea? It's me. I got 2 Dora again. Okay, that's so good. That's so effing good. And I know we didn't have 2 Dora last round, but you know, if you close your eyes, red 5, I don't know. The weakest shape that I have is this 8-9 in my hand. I don't like this one. I don't like this one. I'd rather draw into a 4-5. Rather draw into anything else. But I think that the green dragons, I mean, maybe I could have cut the 4 or something. Okay, 4-6-8 shape is really good. 4-6-8 shape is really, really pog. Show me a green dragon early. I need someone to show me a green dragon early. A crossword, let's take a peep. You're not doing that bad, right? You're not in the Shadow Realm. You're not out of the Shadow Realm. We're just chilling. Left Lord, let's take a peep at Paul Allen. Stats Master 3-star. Tell me what it's like. I hope to join you in the Pantheon of Good Gamers one day. Right, Lord? Master 2-star. Ups and downs. Yeah, no one needs to pee in a cup. I am at a table filled with honorable gamers. No one is rocking with like a 45% first place, finish. That's just way too, that's just, I don't know. You know, sometimes you can shoot through walls in CSGO. Yusong dropping a CSGO reference. Maybe there's something in Mahjong that's similar. I don't know. Right Lord, I think, is going for a half flush in the stupid head suit. This must be, right? This must be a half flush in the circle suit. It makes me a little bit worried. Not gonna lie. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4 pairs in our hand, no album out. 7 pairs is something that, unfortunately, one must consider. It's still something I'm considering, but like less so nowadays. Oh my god, I don't think I'm supposed to pawn this. I think I pawned the green dragon and nothing else. I really think that that's the right decision to make. Anyway, so this is some gameplay advice. Yusong, it's been literally literally like 700 hours of your YouTube uploads without any gameplay advice. Okay, here's some gameplay advice. When you have 4 pairs, you're 2 away from Tenpai. When you have 5 pairs is when you really have to stop, drop, and roll. 5 pairs is when you really have to stop, drop, and roll. Because of the fact that it's like 5 pairs, you're 1 tile away from Tenpai. Like you could be in Tenpai on your next draw or whatever, right? So now is the time. I mean, look, I know the 5 of characters. I know why the Caged Bird is hesitant about keeping the 5 of characters. Like, you're supposed to keep this because there's no winning here in Riichi Mahjong. You're supposed to keep this 5 because you want to be able to accept the red 5. And at the same time, you know that nobody else is going to throw a 5. Like, if you draw a 4 or a 6, you know nobody else is going to throw a 5. You just know. How do I know? I just do. It's just like you drop a tennis ball. Gravity is going to carry that down. I just know no one's going to throw a 5. Unless they're really second monitor gaming. But I'm not going to, you know. What am I gonna just hope that everyone has like YouTube Shorts, Temple Runners, yada 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 on the second monitor? I don't think that that's the right call to make. I don't. White Dragon kind of nasty with it. Oh my god. Okay. Well, this is a weirdo hand. I'm not sure if I call Riichi. If I can call Riichi waiting on the White Dragon, that feels pretty okay. Riichi waiting on the Red Dragon is actually pretty devious because then I would encourage others to play defensively, and then the White Dragon is more, I feel like, even more likely to come out. If someone has a pair, someone has, it's impossible for someone to have a triplet, right? There's only 4 copies. One of them's here, one of them's here. So best someone can have is a pair. We can maybe bully them into folding. I am hesitant to throw the 3 of circles. I think that if we don't have to deal into Right Lord's half flush shenanigans, full flush shenanigans, then let's not do that. Let's not pretend like we did, okay? I don't really want to deal into them. But anyway, 4 pairs, you should start considering 7 pairs on your radar. And then 5 pairs, you're like, okay, here we freaking go. Now we gotta, oh my god. Put on our big boy pants. I mean, I don't know what to do here. I genuinely don't know what to do here. I'm not going for 4 concealed triplets. It's more so like, I'm just thinking to myself, like, how am I going to fold this? I don't want to lose my lead. I have a pretty decent lead, and this is like the rare air, okay? Like, we never are in this position. So, oh, Machi. Well, they didn't have a 4-5. They could have a pair of the 3s, though. Okay, and then I'm talking myself into it. This is so bad. This is like Yakuman chance. It's like 4 concealed triplets, maybe, right? I feel like White Dragon also deals into Right Lord. That's disgusting. I can't believe we drew 3 Dora. Eastwind, if you got a single tile evil weight on the Eastwind, you got me. If I can pawn into Tenpai, I don't know if I'm supposed to do that. Okay, White Dragon a safe tile, Poggy, and then 9 of Bamboo also a safe tile. Okay, yeah, please let me fold this hand. Please, do not tempt me with Tenpai. I don't want that. Oh, okay. I don't want that. I just want to fold, and I don't want Right Lord to win, and I want the dealer seat be gone. I don't want to be in the dealer seat anymore. I want this game to schmoove along. I would so happily pay 1,000 points for exhaustive draw penalty. Okay, I cross her with the... No, that's 2 safe tiles. I refuse. I simply... Bartleby the Scrivener, I simply refuse. You'd be in Tenpai for all triplets 3-door green dragon, and it could end the game. I just simply refuse. I just simply refuse. Now I gotta see the... So what was this? East 4, repeat 1, all decisions. I need to see how Maka plays this like valuable hand. At the same time, I feel like one of the quirks of Maka is that like they prioritize, and I say they because I can't pass the Turing test. I think they prioritize money over everything. Sorry, I just wanted to say that. I think they prioritize like tile efficiency over everything. So I'm not sure if they would have stayed with the 7 pairs. I'm not sure what they would have done there. I'm not sure if they would have pawned there to get into Tenpai. I don't think that's a bad decision. But then I have to discard again. And then it becomes very, very difficult. I don't think that I had a lot of other safe tiles, you know, from which to discard. I did not have a wellspring of safety. So we should examine that one. And then some of you might be booing right now. You know, maybe this is you. I understand. That's a heater of a hand. That's a banger hand. I understand. I think in most cases, I'm just guessing here, but it feels wrong to push that hand. I feel like in most cases, that hand ends with us crying, lying naked on the floor. Okay? I'm all out of tiles. This is how I feel. What is that song? Crying, I'm ashamed, lying naked on the floor. Naked? Okay, I gotta maybe do that song. I gotta maybe do that song next. I'm all out of fit. What song is that though? I gotta Google that. I gotta Google it just so that. And this is how I would do it. This is how I would do it. Okay, I'm all out of faith. This is how I feel. Lyrics. What is it? It's Torn by Natalie Imbruglia. I'm so sorry for the butchering of the last name. People butcher my name all the time, and I hate it. Okay, Natalie. Okay, now we can do Torn. Yes, queen! This is how the sausage gets made. I hate being on my phone right now. Trust me, I'm gonna put it away immediately after this. But I need it's been exceedingly hard. You have no idea the amount of musical theater songs that are on the docket because of the fact that I feel like I've done all songs. I feel like I've done every single song. You've done every single song? Yeah, I feel like I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hilarious. I think I cut this, and I could still accept the red 5 here, right? 1 tile away from the most evil 7 pairs 2-door hand you've ever seen. I think, can I ever call Riichi? Like, can I ever bully other people with Riichi? I don't hate it, especially if I'm waiting for the 1. Between the 4 and the 6, is anything safer? I'm not sure. Maybe I'll cut the 6 right now and cut the 4 later. I mean, no one needs the 1. So what do they have? Like 3s and 4s in their hand, I guess. I don't know. Maybe. I mean, you're not gonna be waiting with the 2-3, so I guess 4s could come out, and the same goes for Right Lord. That's an interesting. At least we have a reason to be discarding that tile. All right, that's interesting. Who knows if that reasoning is super accurate or not? But, I mean, I could Riichi and Suji trap. I will Riichi this. This is a little bit devious, but this is a Mangon, and we have a Suji trap. The 5 of bamboo earlier discarded means that I'm not waiting with a freaking 3-4 in my hand. Someone could definitely get the wrong idea and deal in with the 2 of bamboo. And this is preying on the naivety of others. Okay, because I used to believe in Suji, and then I realized that it's for dopes. I'm so sorry, Love Lord. I'm so sorry, Love Lord. It's not for dubs. I still use Suji all the time, but only when I have to. Only when I have to. Only when I get other signals that it's okay. That's disgusting. That is disgusting. This game is evil. 2-door again. 2-door Cinema Club all night long. That's incredible. I'm all out of faith. Okay. Awesome first draw. We have 4 of characters goes supremely hard here. We would love to draw into another green dragon or a red dragon or even a Vivian Westwind. It is our Seawind after all. I like that song. I am cold and I'm ashamed lying naked on the floor. I'm not joking. Like, I know a lot of this has been facetious and sarcastic or whatever, but like that lyric goes hard. I don't know. I think that, you know what I've been thinking a lot about? Like, I remember, I mean, what is the thesis of the story? Maybe things used to be easier. Oh no, I'm boomer posting. I remember like talking to someone in high school, and she had a crush on somebody else because, not because of this, but I remember, oh, I hope no one from that story is watching this video today. But this is a high school, and I've done like I've had way cringier moments. But anyway, and this isn't even cringe. This was like I was jealous of everyone involved in this story. Oh my god, crushes, etc. So she like, you know, had a crush on somebody, and then one day was like talking about it to me because I'm a supportive friend, and she was like, oh my goodness, like, did you see his Facebook status? He posted this lyric from a Phoenix song that I really like. I really like the band Phoenix. It was a song. It was a lyric from If I Ever Feel Better, and it was, I watched all my castles fall. They were made of dust after all, which goes hard. Like, I'm not, like, I think that lyrics genuinely go hard. This is not like a, you know, like, I'm not irony posting right now. I know it's the boy who cried sincerity, but I genuinely think that lyrics go hard, especially a good lyric, right? And I'm just like, wow, maybe it was easier, or like, you know, just posting the right lyrics as a Facebook status, you know, is like a cool thing. Oh, hang on. I'm all out of faith. This is a little bit scary. I'm scared of what a crossword's doing, right? I don't know what kind of flush that they're going for, but I don't think that this is a flush. And I'm scared of, I don't want to discard the 5 of characters. And if I chi into 4 of characters, I can cut the 2, right? Can chi with the 3/5 and then cut the 2, so that doesn't feel that bad. This is a little bit risky. I mean, it's incredibly valuable as well, right? Green Dragon, Dora, Dora, Red 5 potentially. If we draw into a 1 of characters, it's only Green Dragon, Dora, Dora, but like, I'm not gonna turn my nose up at that. That's really, really good. There's also a world where we just start like folding. That's also kind of interesting. I'm not lying, right? We have a Gigantamax lead. Let's try our best. Let's try our absolute darndest to protect it. I think that if we were 9 discards in and our hand was nothing, nowhere close to Tenpai, I think that folding here is actually the right move. I think that folding here is absolutely the right move. Why? If our hand, we are 1 tile away from Tenpai right now. If we were like 2 or 3, folding here is fine. And if we had, especially if we had no value. Just something to consider. Again, we don't get to practice the skill a lot of actually being like in the lead and protecting that lead. So let's try to choke up on the bat. And if we have to play Omega defense, then we have to play Omega defense. Okay, 4 of characters coming out. That's a great sign for me because it means that another 4 of characters might come out. And then suddenly, I'm all out of faith. This is how I feel. Cold and unashamed, lying naked on the floor. 2 of characters could deal in, right? 2 of characters, like a crossword, that 4 could be because they have a 3/4 already. Not the safest tile to throw. Definitely not, due to its proximity to the Dora. And then we did not see like a lot of, you know, 4s and 3s and 4s out and about. So I'm okay with this though. A crossword, they, you know, I feel like 1 of circles comes out. If a crossword or right lord draws into 1, I feel like 1 of circles definitely comes out. I'm also pretty happy at the fact that, yeah, sorry. I'm also, oh my god, I'm evil now. You know, the tiles that we drew, 8 of bamboo, 9 of bamboo, I was only looking at a crossword just because they have the most visible progress. Is that visible progress in your pocket, or you just happen to see me? And so, so long as the tiles were safe for a crossword, I was willing to push them. All right, South 3. Let us rejoice at the extremely nice starting hand that we have. And I think that this hand, yeah, we have some luxury here. We have the luxury of keeping an Eastwind as a safe tile, right? This hand does not need to get into Tenpai. It's really good, but there's no value in it. None value left beef, and I'm okay with, yeah, I'm okay with keeping some safe tiles. I'm okay with keeping some safe tiles. Now, the ideal situation, what do we want? I want Right Lord to win with a Riichi Pinfu hand. I want a Cross Lord to win with a Riichi Pinfu hand. So long as the dealer does not get the dealer seat magic that we are afraid of, that is good for me. Do I regret speaking that into existence? Did I knock on IKEA synthetic wood? Absolutely. Absolutely. This game you know, there's a reason why it asks microphone permission settings. It doesn't. I'm joking, but if it did, it would be because they would listen to your hopes and dreams, give you almost your hopes and dreams, and then like shatter that glass menagerie on the floor. You know? That's right. He's Tennessee Williams posting. He's absolutely Tennessee Williams posting. You're gonna exist in today's era and not Tennessee Williams post. I will say this. This is like a very like. I don't know if this makes me like a basic B when it comes to theater. Oh, pumpkins. What's next, Yusong? Do you like pumpkin spice? Yeah, look, we're not here to yuck anyone's yum, okay? That's cringe. That's, you know, that's. You would never. The straw man in my head. You would never be able to post a cool Phoenix lyric as your Facebook status, causing someone to fall in love with you. Okay. Okay, that's I'm being too mean to the straw man in my head now. But anyway, what was I saying? I was rambling about something. This is there's another red dragon. What was I talking about? I was talking about the microphone settings and then glass manager. Oh right. I don't know if this is like make it like a basic B. It's like, oh, you like classical music? What do you like, Mozart? And you're like, okay, well, I do like the play The Glass Menagerie by Tennessee Williams. I think that it's good. I think that it's people are cheering. People like that opinion. I think that it's good. I think it's romantic. I genuinely do. I think it's like sad romantic. I don't mean like lovey-dovey romantic. I mean it's like I don't know. You know, I think theater for a lot of people, myself included, is an excuse to live a little bit closer to your real emotions, right? Just when the lights are off and you're in a dark area and like you yourself kind of disappear and you're immersed in a story, you know, it allows you to get a little bit, you can be in your feelings a little bit more without judgment. Sometimes not entirely. Like I remember crying. This is real. I don't know. And I have valid criticisms of this movie. I don't like, but okay. When Crazy Rich Asians came out, I saw a matinee, and I was like, you know, it was like a. I don't know if I was employed at the time. I don't know. Maybe I was freelancing or something. So I don't know, like a Thursday at 2 o'clock p.m. And I cried when the Coldplay cover came. This is humiliating. But I was crying. You know, there's spoilers, but there's the light spoilers. It doesn't matter to the plot at all. I think you can still watch the movie just fine. But there's a wedding scene, and there's a soft acoustic cover. Kina Grannis does the vocals. She's incredible. Of the Coldplay song Yellow, and it's very tongue-in-cheek, right? Because it's a movie about Asian people, and it's like, okay, yellow, yeah, cool. And I like the tongue-in-cheek quality of it. And I cried, and you're in the theater, and you're trying to hide that you're crying. And I do have valid criticisms of this movie. I think that, you know, fetishizing wealth is maybe not the, I don't know. Okay, maybe not the greatest thing to do. I'll stand on that opinion. I love corporations, and but it's hard to like, even when you're in a dark theater, it's hard to like hide the fact that you're like wiping away your tears, you know? So I don't think I did a good job. I think everyone around me knew that I was crying. I saw it alone too. All right, whatever. You know, Yusong was on his like doing some nice stuff for himself, you know? A little self-bait meta, okay? Hang on, I gotta focus a little bit. 9 of circles, I will drop. Okay, 8 of circles, pog. A crossword is gonna sumo. This is fine. Left lord, the onus is on left lord, right? Yeah. A really strong hand. Really strong hand. Left lord has to pay out the dealer penalty. A crosslord gets the Mangan, and they're playing for a second. So now we have to watch out. Right lord is going to be swinging for the fences. I don't know if we should even try to be in Tenpai, right? Like if we end this round and we are not in Tenpai, Evangelion 1.3.1, you are not in Tenpai. I might just cut some despair gaming tiles right now. I might genuinely go for some despair gaming. Then the round is over, right? There's no way that this ends badly. Now I'm looking at it. Okay, maybe it's easy. The path of least resistance is just to win. Especially if we draw something around the 5 of circles. Yeah, I'll just try to win. But like if we don't, I'm gonna be cutting some value. All right. All right, when the tears come streaming down your face. Is that Fix You? Anyway. Yeah, I like theater because it's just like it's like a proud display of not melodrama, but like, you know, just like you can be romantic, you know, in a way that you can't do in real life, at least not easily. Maybe some people other than me have figured it out, but hey, you know, let me know in the comment section down below if you figured out a reason or a way to do that. So yeah, if we don't end in Tenpai, that's fine. And what I like about this hand is that, like, what I like about this situation is that a crossword and left lord, they both want it. You know what I mean? They both know that if they win with a one-hand hand, they get to go home in second place potentially. So, and that's the difference between second and third is like a strong one here. The 5 of circles, I'm gonna cut. There's only, because if we keep that, what are we keeping it for? We're keeping it for a chance to accept another 5 of circles, right? To make it become a triplet. Or I guess we're also keeping it for acceptancy of the 9 of circles, making that a triplet and this our pair. But I don't think that we actually want that because we see 3 of them. There's only 1 copy left, and it's like a good freaking tile. You know what I mean? Someone's gonna want to like use that tile. All right. Double-sided weights out the wazoo. Totally fine by me. Yusong, you would have had 2 Dora earlier on. The reason that I cut the Dora early on is because I don't want anyone stepping up to me. Maybe that's a little too paranoid. Like people would need a truly outrageous hand to be able to catch up to me, and I would have to specifically deal in. I would have to specifically deal into them. Like even a sumo probably doesn't get them there, unless it's like a literal Yakuman or something. The good news about this too is that all the white dragons are gone. Right, Lord, they weren't going for orphans, but if they were, they're not going to have a much more difficult time. I cut the red dragon. If a crossword wants to Ron me, okay, a crossword's gonna pawn, and then the green dragon gets discarded. We could try dealing into a crossword. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. Dealing into a crossword is certainly a way to do this. I see 2 Dora. I see 1 red 5. I don't think that there is a way where like we can deal in and lose. I think dealing in and winning is kind of heat. So what are they waiting for? I feel like I could just start cutting some riskier tiles, like a 6 of bamboo. Or like a 3 of bamboo, or a 2 of bamboo. I'll try to cut a 2 of bamboo. I'm genuinely trying to deal in. Or maybe I could just play like Omega Safe and start folding with the 9 of circles as well. The point is, this is like a great situation to be in. This is truly a great situation to be in. Eastwind could maybe, right? Maybe someone's rocking with the East Winds. Waiting on those. Could cut the. I mean, there's 3 6s available. I feel like 7 of characters probably won't deal into anyone. Right Lord is going for a flush in the circle suit. I don't want to deal into that, but even if I dealt into that, they wouldn't be able to escape the dark clutches of last place. I mean, if I dealt into a full flush, they would go what? Up plus 8,000, maybe 12,000 if they have like a red 5 on top or something along those lines. I mean, we might get into Tenpai. I mean, whether or not we get into Tenpai, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. This is a weird position to be in South 4, because if we are in Tenpai, the game ends. If we're not in Tenpai, the game ends. It quite literally does not matter that much. And so that's why I think oh, kudos. I just can't play this loose when it comes to games where we are not Evangelion 1.3.1. You are not in the lead. This is a pretty valuable hand. Could just cut the West Wind followed by 9 of circles, followed by 9 of circles there. Okay, left load's gonna sumo, and that's fine. They were both playing for second. No one had a valuable hand. They opened up their hands. They can't even call Riichi. Right, Lord, I'm so sorry to do that to you. Everyone at the table, I'm really sorry. Thank you for your points. I hope you have a nice day. That, I mean, still not at the point where, you know, when you rank up into Master 2-star, you start at 1600. At one point, we were up to like, I don't even want to think about it. I think at one point we were up to like 2,800 or something along those lines. It's okay. If we just play well, we'll get back there. I genuinely believe that. All right. Maka, let me in. I only got an A for this game. All right. It's fine. Maybe we can do some extra credit. Whoa, what is this? Oh, wow. This is really nice. Because sometimes I'm trying to make thumbnails from this screen. This helps like 2 people, but I'm one of those 2 people. Yo, Star! Thank you. Okay, what did I want to look at? East 1 Chi decision. I'm cutting Vivian Westwind. I'm cutting the okay, I cut Red Dragon. They like it when I keep the Red Dragon, but I don't frick with that. Do they like the Chi? They hated the Chi here. They hated the Chi here. I guess because the hand is like what? If I Chi here, the hand is still like a gazillion tiles away from Tenpai. Like it's not the worst idea in the world. It still has like a 23 evaluation. Yeah, maybe don't Chi when maybe don't Chi when you're gonna be a gazillion tiles away from Tenpai still. All right, pull up Pauly, pull up the LibreOffice document. This is just a good lesson. I know this is a fairly basic lesson, but I think writing it down would certainly. I got too many documents. I think writing it down would certainly help. 142. Don't Chi if you're going to be a million tiles away from Tenpai after you Chi. I mean, there's exceptions to every rule, but I think that this is a nice little reminder, right? This is a pretty decent reminder. All right, so that was the East 1 Chi decision, tools, and then East 4 repeat 1 decision. So this is a weirdo. Hang on, I need to see this. Yeah, you're never cutting the Dora here, and you are in Tenpai. You are in Tenpai for Seatwind Dora. Let me see what Maka says. Yeah, of course you cut the Red Dragon here. I don't think this is a fold. This is an honor tile. This would be a weird fold. And then I slurp your soul. I slurp your soul from the depths of HE double hockey sticks, okay? And then East 4, repeat 1, all my decisions. Okay, so how do they want me to play this like omega valuable hand? They just wanted me to cut the 9. We could still draw into a 6, but like they wanted me to cut the 9 because we hate this. Yeah, and it would have been nice, I suppose. I cut the 1 here, cut the 8 here. What did I do? I cut the 4 of circles. They don't hate that. Prefer the 1 of bamboo. But only slightly. I cut the 8 of characters. Gaming. We're gaming. I cut the... Ooh. Oh, yeah. I am going for 7 pairs now. So this is 5 pairs. That threshold. Okay, I cut this. It's debatable. You wanted me to stay waiting for the 1 of bamboo. Sure, absolutely. Cut that. Can't use anything. It's between the 6 and the 4. You wanted me to cut the 6, because if we end up waiting for the 4, kind of a Suji trap already set up. Okay, game recognized game. Absolutely. 5 of bamboo. I'm cutting this tile. I just don't believe in the 5. 3 of circles. I don't want to deal into Right Lord's flush either. I cut the 6 of characters, and they like that. And now I cut 5 of characters because I'm too scared. I'm genuinely too scared. And they're okay with that. We don't have to push this 7 pairs in. We have a lead. The onus is on them. They wanted me to fold here. They genuinely just wanted me to fold here. I cut 3 of circles, and I think this is I didn't think that this was the right decision either. And I did it anyway, because I was blinded by greed. They wanted me to fold this. But Maka, is there a setting in here? Am I missing something? Is there a setting in here that's like, oh, but the YouTube comments would light you alive? Light you alive? Eat you alive? If you fold this hand? But you have such a big lead? Oh my god. White Dragon I can even understand. Yeah, White Dragon I can even understand. 3 of circles is a little bit too flimsy. I wish I cut the White Dragon there. And now Eastwind is fine. Left Lord calls the Riichi. And then what am I cutting? White Dragon is safe. That's so painful. I think that we would have had a nasty 7 pairs hand had we just stayed with the plan. Okay, and then you chase the Riichi. Did they like that? Double-sided weight? I mean, it's not bad. Why is Maka being mad at you? They like the Riichi. Maybe just your early game plays, were a bit woof. They like the chasing Riichi, and I like it too. It's a safe tile, double-sided weight, freaking send it. And then you were calling Riichi on a double-sided weight too. This is all good. And then what happened here? I'm cutting 9 of bamboo because it's safe. And then Right Lord cuts the 9 of characters. Maybe they really did not have anything else that was safe. They saw 2 of the 7s at least. 2 of circles. 3 4s are gone. 2 of circles maybe seems a little bit safer. You're never cutting the Dora here. And they don't hate the 9. I think this is a very human play. I think I would have cut the 9 as well. 3 of the 7s are gone. Yeah, 3 of the 7s are gone. Really unlikely that someone has a 7, 8 in their hand. Or, but you know, there's always the possibility that there's just one left. Folks, can't believe it. That's gonna do it for today's video. If you like the song or you like the genre, consider subscribing. I got new videos every single day. Consider leaving a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous. It helps me and the channel out such a great deal. Again, thank you so much for all the support. The channel's been growing at a pretty prodigious pace, so I sincerely appreciate that. I stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 3 p.m. Pacific. Link is down below in the description, along with our community Discord and our VODs channel, in case you can't ever make it live. And whenever I stream Mahjong, I will dual stream it on YouTube, so you can keep your eyes and ears open here if that's what you're into. Until next time, please take care of yourself and please be kind to yourself, okay? I'll talk to you soon. Peace!